Hi, welcome to my workspace once again. So today we are looking at Excel sheet. Yeah, this is an Excel sheet interface. So we are working on WBS, work breakable structure. This is a project I'm working on. So I'm working on the WBS of the project. The project is all about mobile application development. As you can see, Everfoods mobile application. There is a personal project actually. Okay, so what do I mean by WBS? We said that WBS is work breakable structure, which is all about breaking your work structures. The way you can understand it clearly, the way it will not be the way it will be very simple to work with. Okay, like now you have a project you are working on. When you say working on a project, or when you are given a project to work on, um to break it down is a kind of, you know very will be very, very confusing. So but when a project manager, or when you succeed in breaking it into smaller parts, or how the work is, or the project is going to be done, it will make the project, both the illustration, the planning, the execution, the monitoring, and the closing very, very easy. So this now is a mobile application. So I was able to, or rather I'm able to break it into smaller pieces, how it can how it can be easy to work with. Yep. But before I forget, WBS is among the project, or among the work a project manager needs to do when he or she gets a project to work on. We have other ones we can that includes project charter, SOP writing, WBS, and so on. So before you start a project properly, you need to do all these things. You need to design the workflow of the project. You need to do the work breakable structure of the project. You need to um, do the project charter of the project before you can begin working on a project properly, so that it will be an easy task for you. So here now we have the task. The task is the things involved in the project, the things you need to do so that the project can come to life. So we have the phases. The phase is the phases of the project, phases of the task, the which one is to be done in this particular time. um, then we have the responsibilities, as in the responsible people that are responsible for the project, which we have the project manager, business analyst, UI UX designer, DevOps, and so on. Then we have the start date. The start date will enable you to actually know when you want to start. The end date will also enable you to know when to end the project, when you are supposed to end the project. Then the due date is to let you know that this due date, you can't exceed this date. If you exceed the date, there is a problem. Then the status is the status of the project, the status of the task given to you. Okay, then the note is you can comment on the project you're working on. So this thing is actually a manual, would I say is a manual process of managing a project, because you can assign these tasks to people. Let me say, like task number one, defining the project scope and objective. The phase of the project is project initiation, and the person responsible to it is the project manager. Project manager can be anybody. It can be anybody, but the body housing the people that are going to take responsible for the for defining the project scope and objective are the project managers. So the start date, this is the particular date they are going to start the project. So the end date is the day you're supposed to end the project. Then the due date is the date that you can't exceed. So we have different types of status. The project can be in depending the type of project you're working on. So a project can be in progress, a project can be in completed, that you have completed the project, a project can be that you are yet to start it. So we have different status depending the one you are working on. So with this WBS now, it's we it's going to be very easy for us to implement it if you are going to use any project management software to work on this project now, or to track your teams, to manage your project. Take for example now, here we have Trello here. This what you're seeing here is a Trello board. I'm still going to talk about the Trello. I'm still going to start from the beginning to tell you how you can design or manage your team using Trello, or manage your project using Trello. So Trello is a kind of a project management software where you can manage your projects, you can manage your teams, you can assign tasks to team, you can manage the progress of the task, you can do a lot of things with this Trello or with this project management software. It also involves automation. You can automate it. You can be sleeping and you can be receiving you can be sleeping and will be receiving your reports on the projects that your teams or your people that you employed are working on. So it has a very beautiful features for any business person or any organization that has team or that is working with teams. So I am still going to talk about what you are going to use Trello as and how you are going to start using Trello. So today we are just talking about the WBS, and to let you guys know that